Chapter 35. And Josiah maketh in Jerusalem a Passover to Jehovah, and they slaughter the Passover offering on the 14th of the first month. And he stationeth the priests over their charges, and strengtheneth them for the service of the house of Jehovah, and saith to the Levites, who are teaching all Israel, who are sanctified to Jehovah, Put the holy ark in the house that Solomon son of David king of Israel built. It is not to you a burden on the shoulder. Now serve Jehovah your God, and his people Israel, and prepare by the house of your fathers, according to your courses, by the writing of David king of Israel, and by the writing of Solomon his son, and stand in the sanctuary by the divisions of the house of the fathers of your brethren, sons of the people, and the portion of the house of a father of the Levites, and slaughter the Passover offering, and sanctify yourselves, and prepare for your brethren to do according to the word of Jehovah by the hand of Moses. And Josiah lifteth up to the sons of the people a flock of lambs and young goats, the whole for Passover offerings, for every one who is found, to the number of 30,000, and oxen 3,000. These are from the substance of the king. And his heads, for a willing offering to the people, to the priests and to the Levites have lifted up. Hilkiah and Zechariah and Jehiel, leaders in the house of God, to the priests have given for Passover offerings 2,600, and oxen 300. And Conaniah, and Shemaiah, and Nathaniel, his brethren, and Hashabiah, and Jael, and Jozabad, heads of the Levites, have lifted up to the Levites for Passover offerings 5,000, and oxen 500. And the service is prepared, and the priests stand on their station, and the Levites on their courses, according to the command of the king. And they slaughter the Passover offering, and the priests sprinkle out of their hand, and the Levites are stripping. And they turn aside the burnt offering, to put them by the divisions of the house of the fathers of the sons of the people, to bring near to Jehovah, as it is written in the book of Moses, and so to the oxen. And they cook the Passover with fire, according to the ordinance, and the sanctified things they have cooked in pots, and in kettles, and in pans, for all the sons of the people. And afterward they have prepared for themselves, and for the priests. For the priests, sons of Aaron, are in the offering up of the burnt offering and of the fat till night. And the Levites have prepared for themselves, and for the priests, sons of Aaron. And the singers, sons of Asaph, are on their station, according to the command of David, and Asaph, and Heman, and Jeduthun seer of the king, and the gatekeepers are at gate and gate. It is not for them to turn aside from off their service, for their brethren the Levites have prepared for them. And all the service of Jehovah is prepared on that day, to keep the Passover, and to cause to ascend burnt offering upon the altar of Jehovah, according to the command of King Josiah. And the sons of Israel who are found make the Passover at that time, and the feast of unleavened things 7 days. And there hath not been made a Passover like it in Israel from the days of Samuel the prophet, and none of the kings of Israel made such a Passover as Josiah hath made, and the priests, and the Levites, and all Judah and Israel who are found, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. In the 18th year of the reign of Josiah hath this Passover been made. After all this, when Josiah hath prepared the house, come up hath Necho king of Egypt to fight against Carchemish by freight, and Josiah goeth forth to meet him. And he sendeth unto him messengers, saying, What? To me and to thee, O king of Judah? Not against thee do I come today, but unto the house with which I have war. And God said to haste me. Cease for thee from God who is with me, and he doth not destroy thee. And Josiah hath not turned round his face from him, but to fight against him hath disguised himself, and hath not hearkened unto the words of Necho from the mouth of God, and cometh in to fight in the valley of Megiddo. And the archers shoot at King Josiah, and the king saith to his servants, Remove me, for I have become very sick. And his servants remove him from the chariot, and cause him to ride on the second chariot that he hath, and cause him to go to Jerusalem. And he dieth, and is buried in the graves of his fathers. And all Judah and Jerusalem are mourning for Josiah. And Jeremiah lamenteth for Josiah, and all the singers and the songstresses speak in their lamentations of Josiah unto this day, and set them for a statute on Israel, and lo, they are written beside the lamentations. And the rest of the matters of Josiah, and his kind acts, according as it is written in the law of Jehovah, even his matters, the first and the last, lo, they are written on the book of the kings of Israel and Judah.